new exhibit at the Tempe Center for the Arts is taking visitors back in time while looking to the future. Producer Christina Estes and photographer Juan Magana show us how past pop icons are influencing the next generation.
He's one of the guys from Fantastic Four.
Is that Captain America?
Yeah.
Yeah?
What does she do?
They're items few people would expect to see featured in an art gallery.
What we've got all along this wall is that we've got famous Batman characters from the 1960s television show. And a lot of these are the famous villains like Catwoman.
But they make perfect sense to Michelle Nichols-Duck. She coordinated the exhibit called American Pop, Comic Books to Science Fiction and Beyond.
It is all an exhibition about the loves that people have for comic books, science fiction TV and film, the real science behind science fiction, and the artists who are living today that are inspired by all of those things.
One artist's love for superheroes led to this unique quilt.
It's actual comic book pages, so they're paper. They are stitched together, and in here, we've got Batman and Spider-Man and Captain America, different superheroes. He embroiders some details on some of these comic book pages.
He also knitted this 10-foot-tall Fantastic Four costume.
No one really could have written that.
We get some giggles, and I think that's okay. And then people think a little bit more about, well, why would an artist make a knitted superhero costume?
They might ask the same question about this proton pack, built by a Tempe teacher and artist to resemble the one worn in the 1984 Ghostbusters movie.
And he studied Dan Aykroyd's costume, and he replicated from scratch all of these different parts to make this pack. And he told me that even this part right here, this round area, is a frying pan. This rainbow cord doesn't exist anymore, so he had to order that on eBay.
You'll see plenty of items that are hard to find, like Batman books, a helmet, even a compass watch.
This is actually my display. I've got a Han Solo gun. I've got Han Solo action figure, Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, and Princess Leia. And I was really enamored of Princess Leia when I was little, and I wanted to be her.
Sci-fi characters of the past have influenced many of today's scientists, including an ASU professor who donated the Star Trek costume he made in college.
I think it's as much about the process for some people that are into pop culture, of the collecting or the researching or the making of those things, as it is about the final product.
Making connections between fantasy and reality is key to this exhibit. Next to a display of strange adventures comic books, you'll find meteorites from ASU's School of Earth and Science Exploration.
Some of the kids that are looking at the show might be inspired by some of the science behind the science fiction.
Oh, there's my favorite.
Or the moral stories behind some of the comic book heroes.
He's grabbing the girl.
Yeah, somebody's gonna rescue that girl.
And might take that to the next level and either create their own comic book heroes or get more interested in science.
The exhibit at the Tempe Center for the Arts runs through June 8th. Admission is free, and every Friday night the gallery also hosts science fiction lectures and discussions.